Hi, myRockworld fans. We are here tonight in Munich at Roof's Blues Caravan show 2014. It is the 10th anniversary, and we have the musicians around us, which is Christina Skolberg, Lawrence Jones, and Albert Castillo. So welcome in Munich.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the first question, because not everybody is familiar with your names yet, please introduce yourself and give us a brief history of your musical career. I think, Lawrence, you start as first.
Well, yes, I've my brief musical career. I started the guitar when I was 8. I started on the classical guitar, and I just fell in love with the blues when I was 12. I wanted to do something a bit different, and got into artists like Jimi Hendrix, Rory Gallagher, Eric Clapton, and I just knew straight away that's what I wanted to do.
Cool. Christina?
Yeah. I started to. That was my parents, though, so get me interested in music. They played Jimi Hendrix and Deep Purple for me. So then I decided to start playing, and I started playing like when I was 12, but I really started playing when I was 14, though. Yeah. So then, yeah.
Albert?
Well, I started playing at 12 because I wanted to meet chicks, and
The only right answer.
well, I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm gonna be honest. 'Cause I know that's Lawrence. That's how we all started. I wanted to meet people. We took up music, so that's when I took up music. But then I loved to play music after that, and especially blues and classic rock, and I've been playing. I've been playing in bars since I was 18, and I'm 44 now. I got to play with Junior Wells in 1997, great Chicago blues harmonica player, and toured with him for a year, and then toured with
A very
various
famous one, yeah.
yeah, I've toured with various artists from Chicago, and started my own band in 2001, and I've been doing it ever since, and I'm very happy to be here with these two very talented individuals.
Cool. Because it's not just the two of you three together, also all of you have just released new albums at the moment. So
Correct.
please
Yeah.
describe something, say something about the new album. What are the songs made? What kind of music you want to describe with that? And what is special for this making the new album? Maybe we start with Lawrence again.
Yeah. Well, this is my second album, my first album on Roof Records. So for me, I feel I feel like I've matured as an artist. I went to record my album at Dockside Studios in Louisiana. I had Mike Zito from the Royal Southern Brotherhood produce my album, and we got that real kind of Louisiana deep blues feel to it, which I was going for.
Cool. Christina?
Yeah, I was more like writing my own songs and lyrics, and I'm very inspired of the 70s, and so I think also you can hear it in the record. You can maybe hear like it's going on a modern sound, but anyway, it's like
Influence from the 70s.
70s,
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so I did my album in Finland
Yes.
with Davida Freno. So yeah, I'm quite happy. So yeah.
Cool. Albert?
Well, I recorded the way I came about my CD was a little different from Christina's and Lawrence. I recorded it before I met Thomas Roof, and I just parted with my record label, and I decided I was going to make the record by myself. And I went to New Jersey and recorded with Dave Gross, who's a great guitar player. He used to play with Gina Cecilia, and is a tremendous producer. Has done work with Bob Margolin and Debbie Davies and Matt Hill, and so I recorded the album with him. And there's a nice mixture of Chicago blues and soul and R&B and a little country and a little Americana, and I did the record myself and shopped it around to different labels, and Thomas came up with a very fair and generous offer, and so I signed on with Roof, and he picked up the record, and I'm looking forward to what people think of it.
Cool. So this is the first time now you three met and also
Yes.
toured
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you didn't knew each
No.
other.
No.
No.
So because this idea is cool, I think it is the 10th anniversary of Roof's Blues Caravan, and that means we have 10 years now, and you are in the anniversary together as mostly, if I can say, the youngest ones I saw. I saw the last 5 or 6
Yeah.
ones. And what are your feelings about that, going together on the road, share the stage together, play some cool standards together also, which I
Yeah.
saw on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well,
What
I think
is-
it's
so describe a little bit about the tour, and please give us some little tour secrets. Albert has a cool one.
I don't tell secrets. I do. No, I don't. Go ahead, Lawrence. You go first. You wanted to say something.
I think it's it's really great experience to all go on the road with 2 other artists, and it's quite an old school thing for especially the person who owns the record label to come on the road with you and put a tour together, trying to sell his artists together. So if he's done 10 years, he's obviously doing something right.
You're right.
Yeah, and I think also I have learned a lot of this tour. I've been on the road for like a bit over 2 weeks now, and yeah, I'm learning every day. And we are also very different, and I think that's a good thing too,
Yeah.
Mm.
because we play different styles and we do
It's a
different things. So
multicultural thing.
Yeah, so we'll learn. I'll learn a lot of those two guys.
It's everybody's
Yeah.
own take on the blues and rock and blues
Yeah.
rock. It's everybody's different take. And it's been great. It was something that I thought I was gonna have to get used to, because I've been with my band for so long that I before the tour started, I didn't know how I was gonna be able to handle it, because it was three front men and women, and with one band, and we're sharing the stage together, but it's worked very well. We work very well. We all get along.
Yeah, we get on well.
So it's been a pleasant surprise. It's been a pleasant experience for me.
What if you go back in your starting the playing music? You said some names, but which were the really heroes for you to make you start music?
Well, mine was Walter Trout.
Really,
And
Walter
yeah,
Trout?
Walter
Okay.
Trout, and I was lucky enough for Walter, to go on tour with him 2 times last year in the UK. And one of the gigs, he said, "I want to play on your album," so he played on the title track of my new album, Temptation. So
Perfect.
it's like an honor for me.
So you met your hero, played with your hero, and the hero played with you on your record.
Yeah, it's very special.
So this is very special. Christina, what is
Yeah,
your hero?
my hero is Jimi Hendrix. It was since I was like 11, 12 years.
But
So-
you haven't not seen him.
No,
live.
I haven't.
No,
Of
none
course,
of
he's
us
dead,
had seen
so
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, he is, but his music still lives.
Watch Red House, the
Yeah.
version. There's one version on Hendrix in the West album. If you hear this version,
Christina will be doing that tonight with us.
you play Red House. I saw it on YouTube. Albert,
Eric Clapton was my first real guitar hero. I mean, he's the one that got me into blues. I bought an album of his when I was 12 or 13, and it was a lot of blues in it. And I'd never heard blues before I heard that record. And from then on, I went on to listen to the original artists of the blues.
so you go
Like
back
B.B.
to
King.
the roots, yeah.
B.B. King and Otis Rush and Buddy Guy. But I bought a Muddy Waters album called Hard Again
I know it.
that
Johnny Winter produced.
produced. And that was the record that made me want to play blues. It was that record that solidified my path as a blues musician. And in fact, I got to thank Johnny 3 months ago. I've never seen him, and we got to open up for him. Me and my band opened up for him 3 months ago, and I got to thank him for making that record after 27 years.
This is cool.
And I talked to him for half an hour about that record and how much he loved making it. And it was that record that changed my life. So I think there's for all of us, I don't think there's more than one influence.
Yeah.
There's lots
That's
of
clear.
influences that help steer your path towards the way. Whether it's Hendrix, of course, Hendrix has influenced everyone who played a Strat or
Playing electric guitar.
Oh yeah, and Peter Green was tremendous, and the guys from the '70s were great. Jimmy Page and Richie Blackmore. There's so many influences, but the ones I mentioned were the ones that really got me to this point.
Cool. So, last is not a question. Some words to your fans, please, Christina.
Yeah, I hope people will like my new record, of course. And yeah. and
What is the
it's
title
called-
of the record?
It's called Come and Get It. So of course you have to come and get it.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
word. Right word.
So yeah.
Lawrence.
Well, I'm really looking forward to going out there and touring my brand new album. We're calling it a Temptation Tour after the title track, so really looking forward to it.
Cool. Albert, last word.
My CD's called Solid Ground, and to my fans in the States, I love you and I miss you, and I'll be home soon. And to my fans in Europe, my future fans in Europe and the rest of the world, I hope you love me, and I'm having a great time, and I hope we keep coming back to Europe, and rock on.
Perfect
we
word.
we love Europe.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
love you.
Thank you.
Have a great show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you.